Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! What? Really? Friggin' awesome! I don't remember being this excited for something since Brawl was announced. Guys, check it out! Starlight Road confirmed for Duelist Pack Collector Tin 2010. Okay. Breathe, eGale. Breathe. Settle down. Get your head on straight. Alright. Please, excuse my fangasm. Anyway, so much for straying away from meta cards for a while. I didn't want to do a full-fledged review for this card so soon, but I think I will since I've been seeing a ton of mixed views about this card. Some think it's a godsend, some think it's terrible for the game. Some think it's too situational to really do much. I, on the other hand, am trying my best to keep a neutral stance on it until we start seeing some results anyway. I'm also quite thankful that this card isn't going to be the next $100 secret rare, because that would be even worse. Anyhow, Starlight Road is a normal trap that you can activate in response to a card effect that would destroy 2 or more cards you control to negate the effect of that card and destroy it. After this, you have the option of special summoning a Stardust Dragon from your extra deck, which can then serve to protect against more destruction later. Since this is not a synchro summon, however, that Stardust Dragon will not be able to be revived from the graveyard. Just keep that in mind. Well, what can I say? This is one monstrous piece of power card hate if ever there was one. Let's think about what all this stops, provided the opponent is trying to get the most out of their cards. In general, we have Black Rose Dragon, Heavy Storm, Mirror Force, Torrential Tribute, the occasional Lightning Vortex, and in some odd cases you can stop Bottomless Trap Hole too, if it's trying to kill 2 monsters, like off of Rescue Cat or something. For specific decks, there are other cards, like Lightsworn have 2 Judgment Dragons, and up to 3 copies of Celestia Lightsworn Angel. Gladiators have a couple of Geyserists you can spring this on. Black Wings have 3 copies of Icarus Attack, pretty much always. And other obscure theme decks might get slapped by it too. Wrath of Neos, maybe? I don't know. So, as you can see, Starlight Road is by far more effective against the Tier 1 decks. Minus zombies, I guess, and plus gladiators. So, it seems like more of an anti-meta card, actually, considering it probably won't do much to Tier 2 and lower decks like Gadgets that don't destroy cards in multiples all that often. I hope I'm not alone in thinking that closing the gap in power between what's best and what's viable is a good thing. Now, there is another dimension to this card besides just punishing power cards. I hope you noticed that this can be activated in response to any effect that would destroy 2 or more cards you control. You know what that means? You can set it off yourself. There aren't going to be a whole lot of cases where you would want to negate one of your own cards, but it certainly can mean the difference between having game or not. In that case, -1ing yourself might not be such a bad thing. Yeah, and since we're talking about Stardust, decks focused on Stardust Dragon Assault mode or Majestic Star Dragon get a major boost in that they don't need to throw away 1 billion cards into the whole process of summoning their bosses. Definitely something I'm going to be trying in the future. Aside from that, I think this card, along with others like Briannock, are one big subliminal message to get us TCG players to stop thinking in terms of raw card advantage, and instead focus on what works rather than what's best. I guess I don't blame the game designers for that one. Ah, and this card is very pretty, despite the fact that I don't usually like the color green. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like in Secret Rare Foil. Oh man, it's gonna be so good. I'm also highly curious as to what the Yusei Foil promos are going to be in those tins. Man oh man, I hope we get Supers or Ultras of Debris Dragon and Junk Synchron. That'd make me, and probably a bunch of other people, happy in the pants. But I'm getting off topic. I guess that means that's all I've got to say on Starlight Road for now. Thanks for watching.